Hey guys, welcome to the boss fight with STARSCOURGE RADAHN in the new game Elden Ring. I killed this boss at level 64 as an astrologer. As expected, this was one of the tougher bosses in the game. I show my level and stats towards the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. This boss is divided into two phases and I'll give the strategy I followed for each phase. For phase 1, I start off by resurrecting 3 of my allies and keep dodging arrows till they get near the boss. This is because I want to avoid his arrow barrage attack, which is quite annoying if you walk in while he's holding a bow. I then resurrect the remaining 2 on the way and head to the boss. My strategy was to take as much aggro of the boss as possible when my allies were alive. This is done by hitting him with some hard damage. He will come after you once you damage him significantly. Regarding his attacks, the one to look out for is when he takes a stance. He will come after you with 6 attacks ending with either a shockwave or just an uppercut. 2 ways to handle this. If you are ranged like me and far enough, you can just outrun him. Avoid the shockwave at the center as it disperses to the side at range, so it might not even reach you. If you're stranded close to him for his attack, dodge towards his right leg on the first attack and keep dodging that way. He will miss most of his attacks if done right. Other attacks include a pull-in when he buries his axe and charges them. It is very much possible to avoid this, but if you get pulled in, go through his legs. You will survive and can also land in a few hits from the back. His other attacks include an overhead slam, which one-shots you, and a sliding combo, which can be avoided if you follow him through his slide and just dodge to the right. Dodge first attack and he won't even reach you for the others. Lastly, around 50% HP, he will bury his axe and take out gravity orbs. Move sideways and time your dodges. These hurt and he follows it up with a slam, so it gets a bit tricky. For phase 2, he shoots up and lands as an orb of fire. To dodge this, keep an eye on the sky and see where the orb is coming from. Dodge the other way. My strategy this phase was to pick up any allies I could from up the hill. Then I proceeded towards the boss. There are a few additional devastating attacks this phase in addition to the phase 1 attacks. If he runs away from you, be careful. There are probably gravitation orbs coming your way or the orbs that are floating around him, so move sideways and press dodge. Moving sideways reduces your probability of being hit. He does a lot of gravitational pulls this phase, so if you are caught, run between his legs to the other side. One of his very lethal attacks is that he jumps up and becomes a missile, and this happens twice. Always dodge it sideways. You will have a much higher chance to dodge this if you do it sideways rather than front and back. Resurrect your allies as much as possible, keep an eye on their graves, and dodge boss mechanics. Only attack him in openings. A wrong flask use or cast will be the death of you.
What a sick way to fight. Eh, mate? The glory of the clash is shared. By Radahn, and you, and then a falling star. Right before our eyes. I can't fathom how Radahn was holding back something of that scale. He was a living legend. If ever I saw one. Well, it's time I left. The wheel of fate has been set into motion. If it's on the cards, I'd be glad to meet again. You are a fine warrior. If it's on the cards, you are a fine warrior.
Please subscribe to the channel for getting notification of the upcoming boss fights. Thanks for watching.